Welcome back to DONSLIFE. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining today. Today's video, we're diving into a major cooler upgrade that might just dethrone this one here. This is one of my longtime favorites, the SetPower RV45D. Introducing my new SetPower RV60D Pro. It's a dual zoned wheeled beast of a 12-volt fridge. This one is bigger, quieter, and more powerful. We'll break it down and see if it really is the best bang for your buck portable fridge on the market. Let's go. If you're already familiar with the RV45D, then you know it punches above its weight. But with the RV60D Pro, you get some serious firepower. Not only does it have a 60 quart capacity, it has flexible dual zone control and a whisper quiet 38 decibel compressor with ultra efficient eco and max cooling modes. This is more than just a size upgrade, it's a system upgrade. The new compressor cools even faster and quieter than before. And the wheels are integrated into the width of the fridge, which was my only complaint when you bought the wheel kit for the RV45D, is they stuck out past the sides. With flexible dual zone control, you can freeze on one side and chill on the other, or turn one side off entirely to save power. You've got full control via the onboard panel, which lets you manage temperatures, modes, and battery protection levels. This thing can drop to freezing in as little as 15 minutes, with max mode drawing 60 watts of current and eco mode sipping 45 watts. That's both quick and efficient. That's perfect for solar setups or portable power stations. But don't worry, we'll be doing a test. Physically, this fridge is a tank. From the solid grab handles, to the sturdy latches, to the rugged wheels. But what surprised me the most is it's quiet. Remember I said 38 decibels? This might just be one of the stealthiest fridges that I've ever tested. I'm very happy to see that some of the features that were in the RV45D are also available and more in the RV60D Pro. So on the inside, we still have the drain hole. We have 3 baskets instead of the 1. We still have the divider, which can make it one big freezer or fridge. Put the divider in and you can make it fridge, freezer, or both. And then we still have this. An easy to swap around reversible lid so it can open on either side. How convenient is that? Not only do we have our regular sturdy carry handles, we have an integrated drag handle right here. I'm gonna be honest with you, when I unboxed the RV60D Pro, I expected it to be bigger in every dimension, not only capacity, than the RV45D. I got a tape measure here, let's compare. So in overall width, the cooler itself, without the extra grab handle and the wheels, which are a kit that you can add onto it, we're looking at about 16 inches wide, with a length handle to handle of about 28 inches. This one here is also 16 inches wide, with a length handle to handle of 28 inches. So they're virtually the same footprint. This one here is 21.5 tall, roughly. And this one here is about 19 inches tall. So I've got that extra 15 quarts of capacity and the footprint is the exact same size. If you have the handle and wheel kit on the RV45D, it's actually 22 inches wide. So this is actually probably gonna be more convenient in the box of my truck. So inside the fridge when you receive it, other than the divider and the 3 baskets, you also get your owner's manual, you get your energy guide, and then you get your adapters. So this is going to allow you to plug the fridge directly into a 12-volt socket, which you typically find in your vehicle or a portable power station. And then if you want to use a regular outlet, they give you this handy adapter here that will allow you to connect the 12-volt like that, and away you go. I know this coupler has been improved from my previous fridge because it's actually holding in there quite sturdy. I don't have to worry about it backing off. Everyone loves a science experiment, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're going to get out the stopwatch. We're going to record some footage. We are going to set this to both zones at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. We're gonna close the lid. We're going to turn it on max mode for efficient cooling and as fast as possible. And we're gonna see how long it takes to get down to that temperature. That's pretty amazing. We got down to 32 degrees on both sides in under 8 minutes. And when you saw me tap the stopwatch, that is when the compressor turned off. So it got to 32 degrees, I could hear the compressor still going, and then when it went off, I hit stop. So in under 8 minutes to get to 32 degrees on both sides, that's pretty cool, pun intended. Now what was interesting is when I had the divider in there, I noticed that the side with the compressor, it started off a little cooler, and that makes sense because I had plugged it in a couple times just getting ready to do this review, but I hadn't done a test like this yet. So it was holding a little bit of a lower temperature there. That's why you saw the temperature gauge on this side was holding a little lower. And on this side here, it was a little warmer. And what you probably noticed from the time lapse is that the compressor side cooled down first, and then once it was cool and steady, then the other side dropped down to the appropriate temperature, and we got them both down to 32 degrees. Now, if you look closer at the control panel, you can see these icons here. So when the divider's in, it means that this side is controlling the deep side that doesn't have the notch in it. That's the part away from the compressor. And on this side here, this notch is where there's this little shelf where the compressor is underneath. So the compressor is down there. So that's just the difference between the two sides and how you can tell them apart. We're gonna do one more test. I'm gonna lift the lid up. I'm gonna take the divider out. I'm gonna leave this in the ambient temperature of this room in the garage here for maybe the next hour or so. Let it cool down, or let it warm up, I guess. And then I'll come back, I'll close the lid, and I'll see how long it takes to cool down the entire area. Now I love my RV45D, but if I want bigger and better and just an overall great experience, then the RV60D Pro might be where it's at. Remember, this has 60 quart capacity. It's got integrated wheels that aren't any wider than the unit itself. It's got the built-in drawbar. It's got single zone, dual zone cooling, fridge, freezer. It's all there, and it's quieter. I'm also happy to report this fits under my box cover, so it's secure and safe and stowed away nicely. So you might be wondering who this is for. Well, off the top of my mind, I'm thinking of serious campers, road trippers, overlanders, anybody that wants a cold drink or a frozen item anywhere on the go. I use a lot of portable power stations, and the fact that this has an eco mode is super nice, so I'm not using more power than I need to when I'm off grid. You'll be happy to know that the compressor comes with a 3-year warranty and 1 year on all the other assemblies. So whether it's a weekend on the road or a backyard barbecue, the SetPower RV60D Pro has you covered. So in summary, the RV60D Pro is practical, powerful, and portable. If you're interested in learning more, I'll leave a link in the video description below. Definitely check them out. But if you like this video, please hit that like button. Please consider subscribing, and we'll talk to you next time.